Hey folks, Micah McGee here. As promised in several videos, I am going to show you how pokeberries can effectively treat and alleviate arthritis. I know this is going to make some people really spin their brains because pokeberries are poisonous. I know this. As I told you in the elderberry video, I came from Texas. We didn't have poke in Texas. I came here, some of my friends give me some elderberries and I ate them. They were great. I was coming right up through here. This is the year 1900, and let me go back. It was before I actually moved here. I moved here the last day of 1996, so this would have been probably 1995 when this happened. I am old. I didn't own this property at the time, never even dreamed I would own this property, but this was an Amish community and we farmed with horses and mules. This entire field out through here was sorghum molasses cane. That's what we had out there. And the day that I ate the pokeberries was the day we came with our machetes and cut all the sorghum down to press to make molasses. So back in those days, I was about 18 years old. I was always hungry, okay? I came walking right up through here. And right in this area, in this general vicinity, I ate pokeberries, thinking I was getting elderberries. I got so sick. But the thing about it was I ate 2 whole clusters. My throat was burning a little bit, and I asked my buddy, man, them elderberries made my throat burn. He said, you mean you ate those? I said, yeah, I did. He said, you better get you some water. So I drank some water and went on working. You know, I never thought much about it. Oh, I got sick. My stomach hurt. Oh, man, it took me about a week to get over it. I want to throw this in right here. If you get poisoned by pokeberries, all you got to do is take activated charcoal. You can take it in loose form. You can take it in capsule form, but take it. It'll save you. So that's all I knew about pokeberries up until I met an elderly gentleman about 15 years ago, and he told me elderberries are great for arthritis. Well, I told him my story, and he said, you got too many, son. If you would have just took 8 of them, it wouldn't have hurt you. And I said, really? He said, yes. And I said, what's the exact, how do you use pokeberries to cure, or not really cure because it will come back, but you're treating your arthritis? He said, take 8 berries a day for 3 days and don't take them again until your arthritis comes back. And I said, really? And now I don't have arthritis, and I haven't ever had arthritis. I've tore both of my knees, the meniscus, and dislocated both of them. So I might have a little arthritis come to me later in life. I wasn't that afraid of pokeberries since I had already been through it once. It's kind of like any sickness that's around. If you get it and you survive it, you're not that afraid of it anymore. It's when you haven't had it that you're really afraid of it. Well, anyway, so what did I do? I went home and I got me some, and I took 8 of them, and I didn't get sick. I was surprised. So you're saying, McGee, I don't trust you. I don't believe what you're saying is true. Come here. This is some beautiful, beautiful pokeberries right here. Now, I don't chew them up when I take them because they do leave a little bitter taste in your throat. These are pretty ripe, but I'm gonna try to swallow them. Now, I brought me a bottle of water here, and I'm gonna just open it up right now. These things, you wanna be very careful about getting them on your clothes. They're very staining. They will stain. They'll stain your teeth too. So I always take them with water. Let's count this out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. That one has a web on it. And here's a big fat one for 8. They don't taste really bad, they really don't. But you don't want to just get all that in your mouth. It will leave just a little burning in your throat. I'm going to shut this camera off, wait for about an hour, then I'll come back on and tell you how my stomach feels. You know, if it's hurting, I'll tell you, but I've done this quite a few times. I am not afraid it's gonna be hurting. But I'm gonna hold off for an hour and I'll see you right away. Okay, it's been an hour. I went over to the other side of the property and I cultivated some corn. And that corn, it's got a lot of morning glories in it. So I had to do that before this hurricane rain hits. But anyway, how am I feeling? I feel fine. I don't feel a bit sick or nothing. And I had set this right here. Now here's what you want to do. If you have bad arthritis, these things aren't in season all that long, not very long at all. What you need to do is take these berries, put them in a little Tupperware container, or just any kind of container that you can put in the freezer and freeze them. That'll make them a lot easier to take anyway. They just pop right down your throat with some water or whatever, and you'll have them anytime you need them, not just when they're in season. If I had terrible arthritis, I would definitely be able to say, hey, this worked for me. All I can tell you is I don't get sick when I take them. What I would really like is for somebody with acute arthritis to do this and tell me how it works, because I have no idea. In order to be legal, I probably need to say this is advice is not intended to cure or treat any illness, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there you have it. If you take it and you get the bellyache, I've said it. This is not intended to cure or treat or blah, 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 whatever I'm supposed to say. There you have it. I am only passing on information that has been given to me. I didn't discover this. This is passed on to me through an elderly gentleman. I'm just passing it on to you. If I had terrible arthritis and this would help, I would appreciate it if someone would tell me. I've got it growing all over my property. So there you have it. I've told you. If it can help you, so be it. But for now, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you on the next video.